Hey
everybody, it's me, MiaFran again. Welcome back to my channel and to another Chihayafuru review episode. Today we're reviewing, I forget what the hell this episode is called. But we're back with Chantal.
Hello, we're back.
We back. We back and we ready. Okay, it's called As My Sleeves Are Wet with Dew. That's what it's called. Episode 17. There we go. So, quite a bit happened this episode. We were pretty much right. It did just focus on like the matches, the first matches for the Master and Queen sets. So I was pretty happy about that. I was excited because that's what I like. I want to focus on that for a little while. Like I do like the romance and stuff in the story, but I'm really curious as to see like who's gonna win.
Me too.
And so far, Shinobu-chan has won once, and Dr. Harada won once, but there's like a reason for that, apparently. So, what did you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about Shinobu-chan.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, she's so adorable, especially when we were talking about this earlier before we started recording with Chihaya with her little hands, and she's like, oh my god, her hair is so cute.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, because everybody's like, why is her hair so weird?
Only Chihaya understands.
Yeah.
Shinobu-chan.
She made her hair look like the hair of like the snowman guy's girlfriend, apparently. That little snowman character that Shinobu-chan likes. He has a girlfriend character, and like she's really popular at the moment. So Chihaya is like all like, oh, she like knows. It was really cute. Because then both the Taichi and What's-Her-Face are both like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But her match was like really interesting because it ended up in the luck of a draw.
Yeah, it did. It was like, what? They were at like a standstill. It was 1-1 card left. And Shinobu-chan got lucky. Her card was red, so she just protected it. And that was how she won. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't think so either, especially because they did say this is the first time she's ever experienced a luck of a draw.
Yeah. I loved that, like, the commentator lady, who was like a former queen. She's kind of like an airhead. She was really funny. I liked her.
I know, and I like how Porky was like, are they all airheads or something?
Yeah, or is every queen like an airhead? And I like how they're kind of like, well, statistically, yes. It's usually like someone who's kind of loopy.
Which fits very well with Chihaya too.
Yeah, she's kind of weird, kind of loopy a little bit. Shinobu-chan also. They're both very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she I felt bad for her because she wears this really nice like kimono and like hakama and stuff. And like it's really pretty, the sleeves are really long and stuff, and she's still playing really well. And then her mom has to go and fucking tell her like, oh,
basically,
well, like,
your grandma doesn't care.
Your grandma doesn't care about Karuta. She just like picked it because this like textile company, she wants to get in good graces with them, so she just used one of their designed outfits for you to wear. It's not because she cares about you or the game. And I felt really bad for her because she was like, even during the game, she was like, oh, my grandma picked this for me. Like, the sleeves are a little bit long, but she picked this for me to wear especially for today, so I'm gonna like rock it as best as I can.
Yeah, especially because in the last episode, it seemed like she really admires her grandma or loves her.
Yeah.
But like this just kind of fucked it up.
I know, I felt really bad for her. And then I felt bad when she just left the room after Chihaya came to like give her the little snacks. Because then Chihaya was like they remembered their conversation, and Chihaya had like told her like, well, the next time we play, it's gonna be at the Queen match, like I'll be your challenger, but she's not, obviously. And so then like Chihaya actually tells her like, oh, well, the qualifiers were on the same day as my school trip, so I went to my school trip instead. And Shinobu-chan gets like visibly upset and like disappointed that she just walks away.
Yeah, I definitely think it might have to do because Shinobu-chan feels isolated,
Yeah.
and she thought that Chihaya would like understand or they were similar, but then hearing her say, "Oh, I went with my friends to the class trip," and it's just like, "All right, fuck you."
Yeah, because they're like in her green room and like there's nobody there. It's just her and her mom. So like she's very, very isolated. Like she doesn't really have people like coming to cheer for her and stuff. Not like all the other people, challengers, opponents, whatever. So yeah, it was like really sad. I felt really bad because like clearly she wanted to play Chihaya.
Yeah, that makes sense because like last week's episode, they kind of foreshadowed like to show us what her side of the life is like and how she's always alone and no one really understands her. And this kind of fits in and ties into what's going on in this week's episode. It just shows you that she's like extremely lonely compared to everyone else. She's just like isolated in her own little world.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
Well, and like her mom doesn't really help. Her mom's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
She's really naggy. She's kind of like Taichi's mom, where she's just kind of like a huge bitch, and she doesn't really care about her child's feelings. It's more like their reputation and their image, like with other people, because like Shinobu-chan's mom's always telling her like, don't practice in the Tommy room. You're gonna mess it up. Like, why are you practicing in here? I told you not to. What is your grandma gonna say? Like, what are people gonna think? She was even like getting mad when Shinobu-chan left the room after like she got upset with Chihaya. She's like, oh my god, why is she being so rude or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, she's like upset.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure as a mom she doesn't even like know what the hell's going on with her own kid.
Yeah, she probably doesn't even ask her.
Yeah, I don't think either one makes the effort to like talk to each other. Because Shinobu-chan is like in her own world.
Yeah, her mom's always like commenting on like her weird outfits and stuff. She's always like, why are you wearing that? Like, you're going out like that? Like, why does your hair look like that? Like, she's very judgmental. She doesn't really try to understand anything about Shinobu-chan except that she plays Karuta really well. And I also feel like the mom kind of tolerates it because it helps with their image. Because if she's the queen and she continues to be the queen, then it's like a really kind of prestigious like title. And that helps the grandma too, obviously, because the grandma's like head of the business or family or whatever the fuck. So
yeah,
as long as she stays the queen, I guess like her mom's really not going to be interested in anything that she really has to do or say. But I feel like if she loses, that's gonna change for sure.
Yeah,
and that would be really sad. But also like maybe it would like open up their relationship more. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to tell right now because we're barely like just diving into her lifestyle and her story
and her character.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you wanted to talk about with Shinobu-chan?
Well, I liked how at first they were like super being adorable, like her and Chihaya when she brought in the snacks.
Yeah, that was really
cute.
That was
really cute. But then obviously the little moment got ruined.
Yeah, that sucked. But yeah, it was really cute at the beginning.
I was like, oh, she like, because you could tell like at first that actually meant a lot to her that someone was there for her.
Yeah.
But god damn it, because Shinobu-chan, just based on her reaction after Chihaya said, oh, I went to the class trip.
Yeah.
She kind of like does it intentionally where she like isolates herself. She tends to push people away. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting with her. Which I don't think she should do that because that's just gonna... That's not how you make friends, man. You want friends and you don't want to be lonely.
And it's not how you keep friends either. Because, you know, Chihaya considers them friends, obviously, clearly. And yeah, I mean, if she pushes her away... I feel like Chihaya isn't going to give up on her though, but I feel like it's going to be kind of hard for her to like talk to her again.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Probably. We can talk about the master match too, because that was pretty interesting. I mean, they were showing more of the queen match in this episode, and even like Arata comments on it. He's like, "Are they just gonna show the queen match this whole time?"
Yeah.
I really liked him explaining stuff on the screen, like posting a comment and stuff.
Yeah, that was cute.
I was like, "Damn, dude." Yeah, it was really cute. I was like, "Oh, that's really adorable," and I like that he's having fun, like enjoying it from like just watching it like, live streaming. But I was like, dude, Arata, there's probably a way to remove the comments off the screen. Like,
I know he's trying to figure it out. He's like, how the fuck?
There's probably a setting to like turn comments off, so that way you don't have to look at the comments. But I mean, he clarified that, so that was really adorable. But like, the master match was interesting. What we saw.
We just saw like little glimpses here and there.
Yeah.
Because it was more focused on Shinobu-chan's.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, Suo was, like, acting super suspicious, because, like, during the memorization time, he, like, leaves the room and is, like, talking to someone on the phone, and, like, Chihaya just so happens to also, like, go out of the room at that time, and she sees him, like, talking on the phone, and she's like, what the fuck? And she feels really awkward, because she's, like, remembering what he told her about how she could never be queen.
Mm-hmm.
And she's all just like, I hate him.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't like him anymore. I hope he loses or whatever. Like, something to that effect. She was like...
Yeah, because she, obviously, you know, that was, like, super harsh and mean.
Yeah, she did not appreciate that comment.
He, like, crushed her dreams.
Yeah.
To where she's, like, doubting herself now. She's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from someone who's the master right now, so it's like... God damn it. Like, if it was anybody else, I don't think she would have cared.
Yeah.
But this is coming from Suo, so it's
And she wanted to play him so bad. And she got to, and then, like, right after she gets to play him, he fucking tells her that, and it's just, like, really soul-crushing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like at this point, yeah, he's not redeemable. Which is very sad, because that first episode that him and her interacted was really funny and really cute. And I was like, oh, that was adorable. But now, no, I don't like him either.
Yeah. I like how she was mentioning too, she's like, oh, well, he's gonna retire, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But it looks like Suo's not gonna retire. I bet you by the end of this match, he's not gonna retire.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, nah, I want to keep going. Especially after the end of this episode, how Taichi and the other Suo boy was like, well, he's gonna drag out this match to be like 5 matches.
Yeah, to be 5. Because this first match, he was, like, not really caring at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people could tell, like, something's off. And then, they both figured out, like, his strategy. Like, oh, he's just trying to play it out so that way they have 5 matches to play. So that way, like, they both win 2. And then they get the 5th match as a tiebreaker. Yeah, it's really shady, really nasty kind of playing. So, you know, he's still true to the way he plays, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I also really liked the part where Chihaya was, like, thinking about, when she was watching, like, things start to play, like, when they started the matches and you see the card people, like, they have a big, this is what Arata was explaining to the comments in the video or on the live stream, is, like, they have a person, like, assigned to each player, and they have their card layout on these big boards, so that way, like, the people, one at home watching, and also, like, the people in the, like, very back of the room can see how, like, the game is going, so, like, they watch what's happening, and they, like, remove cards as people start taking them and stuff. And if they, like, change their arrangement, they do that, too, on the big boards. And I like how she was like, who would I ask, like, if I was the challenger, who would I ask to be my card representative?
Yeah,
Like,
she started asking,
really
can it be like, does it have to be a girl? Can it be the boy? And then, like, the last person she thinks is about Taichi.
I know, and I was like, oh shit. But then
she's like, no, he's probably gonna be in the master match.
She'd be like, no, but he would be in the master match. And then she, like, imagined herself as the challenger against Shinobu-chan, and then, like, Taichi and Arata are in the master match against each other, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, everyone's in her fantasy this time.
Mm-hmm.
It was cute.
It was cute.
But I like that it showed, like, she's still constantly thinking about stuff like that. Because, like, I feel like that part was really relatable. Because, like, anytime you watch something or, like, something you're really interested in and you're really not, like, a part of it, like, whenever I watch a play or something and I'm really enjoying it, I'm like, man, what would I be doing if I was in this show right now? Like, who would they have cast me as? What would I be doing? How would I do it differently?
Yeah.
Like, I always find myself thinking that sometimes when I do stuff like that. And so it was, like, cool to see that happening with Chihaya.
Yeah, I also like this also again emphasizes just how alone Shinobu is because they picked someone for her while everyone else had someone.
Yeah,
they get to pick.
Yeah, they get to pick.
Their
She
people.
didn't pick anybody, so they just picked some random girl.
And even the random girl was like, "Oh, I wish I could read for the like, do the stuff for the other girl." I was like, "Damn, not even like Shinobu's own little person
I know.
wants her." Poor Shinobu-chan.
I know. I was like feeling sad for her. Yeah. So then we go through everything. We go through the 2 matches. So Shinobu, like I said at the beginning, she wins her first match, and then Dr. Harada beats Suo because, Suo's trying to drag out all of the matches. So it's a longer time because Dr. Harada has like bad fucked up knees. So his stamina is like.
It's not gonna be good for him.
Yeah, it wears out a lot faster. Also, he's like in his 50s. He's not a young man anymore. Even though he does have a nice new pillow from his wife from Christmas. That was really cute. Yeah, because even when they go to like the green rooms and stuff, like when Chihaya goes to visit Shinobu-chan, like they're like, "Where's Dr. Harada?" And they're like, "Oh, he's like resting." And then they show him like sleeping on the pillow, like trying to gain back his energy, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that the entire club gets to like go and they all get to watch, but like only a select few of them. Well, like Chihaya and Taichi sit together like in the row in front of everybody else. I just think that's interesting. I think that's cute.
I think that's about it.
I think so too. Like, there's really not too much like story-wise to talk about, like in terms of like developing the main characters or anything, because this episode really isn't about them. It's more about the matches and those characters. So, plus like Arata's not there, so we don't even get like real interaction between him and anybody, because he's by himself watching the shit on like an iPad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next episode will focus on the master matches instead of the queen.
I hope so, because I'm really interested in seeing how that's going to play out. Like, is Sewell going to take it more seriously this next match, or is he just gonna like not care again? And then at the very last second, like, start caring. I don't know.
Oh no, he scares me though.
Yeah, he's like, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, and I don't like that. That does not make me happy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it, because we don't really get any love triangle stuff, nothing like that this episode. I mean, Chihaya's still kind of like shook a little bit, but she's not really thinking about that in this episode.
Yeah.
There's like a moment when she like gets all blushy and shit, but I don't remember anything else. I don't remember what was said. I just remember that she like is kind of like flustered. But I can't remember what exactly was happening at the time.
Yeah, this episode was more like on the queen matches and then Shinobu being alone.
Yeah. We love you, girl. We love you, Shinobu-chan.
You know.
She's adorable.
She is.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good with this episode.
I think so too.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining me once again, Chantal, on talking about Chihayafuru.
No problem.
This was a good episode, I think. I'm curious to see what's going to happen next. And thank you guys so much for listening once again. our next episode is going to be on Chantal's channel, so go check her out. She makes really great videos, scouting videos, reviews, unboxings. Hint, hint, there's a recent unboxing of hers from someone. So go check that out. Everything's going to be in the description and the end card. But yeah, go subscribe to Chantal, she's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. And please go follow both of us on Twitter. We each have our own personal Twitter. And we have a podcast together with our friend Erica. And since it is the month of February, it is also now Erica's pick. And she picked Snow White with the red hair. So we're currently all enjoying that right now. And you guys should too. Go watch it. It's on Funimation. Both subbed and dubbed. So go watch it and then tune in at the end of the month for our podcast episode on it.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yes, you'll find out at the end of the month. But go subscribe to the podcast channel and go follow our podcast Twitter. We have a pinned tweet where you can ask us questions about Snow White with the red hair. And please go check out our previous episode on Run with the Wind. I think it was a pretty great episode. So, there you go. That's the end. So once again, guys, thanks for listening. And have fun, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!